Hello and welcome to another custom figure video. Today we'll be looking at the General from Day of the Doctor and Hellbent. Okay, so to make this figure I used a Hawthorne from Series 5 and the first thing I did was of course remove the giant coat and the waistcoat section there, which just gave me a very bare body. The most difficult part was in fact actually making him bold. To make him bold, I simply took the original Hawthorne figure and just sanded the head out of his hair. So that just means getting a piece of sandpaper and just sanding away all his hair. It's not perfect, you can sort of see under here maybe not on camera, but some little bits of hair still there. You can sort of see the line, but then bold people do have sort of slightly wrinklier skin when they get older. And you can sort of still see the hairline around. When it came to the fringe, I did have to, and if you're going to do this you have to be extremely careful, but I did take a Stanley knife and sort of cut away some of that line, but then of course I got more sandpaper and tried to sort of sand it away. It's not perfect, but it's definitely certainly more bold than the original figure. So, moving on to the body now, the first thing I did was just add this coat I got from a Robin Hood figure, which is the cloak that comes all the way down. And this cloak doesn't have it, but the original cloak actually had big fur collars. So with the fur collars, I was able to add in pieces of milliput, just massive pieces, and just sort of brought together the gap there to make a shoulder piece, piece across the middle, and then a sausage all the way around the neck, and then just one piece across here. And then with the Stanley knife, I was able to sort of cut in all these grooves and cuts down here, and of course on the top section I just got a little bit of a sausage with milliput there. And then in order to do these little Gallifreyan symbols, that's just a little ball of milliput I've sort of squashed out. And then this bit has just been sort of cut away into this shape to make that circular section there at the front. Oh, sadly he's lost one of his elbow pads, that's just upstairs. But you can see I've added the elbow pad to the arms, and then in his hands is sausages and milliput just wrapped all the way around to make his sort of silver gauntlet type things that he wears. Underneath we just have a massive piece of milliput which has just been sculpted into shape with a sausage across and a little bit which is just poking a hole in there to make the belt. And then I've also added some knee pads, as you can see, and to make it into some boots rather than sculpting more, because you can actually see where the trousers end and the shoes end there, I've just added a sausage and milliput all the way round. Well, it should go all the way round, but it's sort of started ripping off, just to do the top section of the boots. So, moving on to painting. So, to paint this, I started off just painting almost the whole thing a burgundy red. Maybe it should be a little bit lighter than it is, but I don't mind. That was just the cloak, the shoes, the trousers, everything was just painted burgundy red. And then little bits and bobs were given gold, so this was gold, these bits were gold, and then the bands either side and the shoulders are gold, and the line down the middle is gold with a black belt. And I've actually painted the boots a shiny brown colour, and the gauntlets are just painted silver. The hands I didn't do anything to, however I did repaint the head, so then the boldness matched the rest of the skin. But I didn't repaint the eyes, they have actually just been painted around, so then I still had the original eyes underneath. To do these little Gallifrey symbols, this was essentially just a Sharpie. I did a figure of 8 and then some lines and some dots, and that was a very tiny figure of 8 that's really just 2 balls, 2 dots either side, and that's it for those details. So a couple of quick bonus customs, let's say. is I've made the other guy that stands with him in Day of the Doctor, which is simply just a head swap. This is my Raj head, which you can see about in my Bang Theory custom figure videos. And I've added in the collar, which I made for my original Vaseline figure. So that's just gold plastic that's been moulded into shape, and this is just because I had a spare Time Lord body. And then the other one is that means I'm now able to update my Vaseline from Hellbent figure. Even though I really despise the story, I do really like the opening with this Vaseline, and I do like the actor's portrayal of the character. So I'm now able to give him a proper headpiece, which I may in the future spray the correct bronze colour. So, thank you very much for watching. That brings us to the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, there's many more custom figure videos on my channel, as well as trailers and figure animations. I am still working on Series 3 Parallel, it's just going to take me a while, so look out for videos on that when they come. Thank you again for watching, and goodbye.